Okay, guys, let's start. We have a very tough agenda today. I hope we can be time boxed and finish it up as soon as possible. So, intentions, distractions, 10 minutes, finalizing a sprints, one performance and numbers and everything. And if you have a demo, 15 minutes. Confirm sprints, two resource planning. The sheet I was sent to you. Please go there. If you're not finalize it, please do it, please. And I have any feedback from Pedro and other guys, unfortunately. And for current contributors, please go to Giveth.io channel, fill it, please. And we're gonna have estimations 15 minutes, and we set goals on a plan for sprints to 10 minutes. So I start with myself, intentions and distractions. I'm totally here, no distractions, and my first intention for this call is just to finalize the number of the sprints. One, take a look at what we did, and also plan for the next 2 weeks. I'll pass it on to Mohammed.
Hey everyone, my intention is to sync up and talk about the stories of next sprint, and I did something on the automatic test in the last sprint that was a good step for the refactoring, and I have no distraction. I pass it to Amin.
Hello everyone. I'm not distracted. My intention is, as Monique said, to manage our resources to reach the goal of the sprint. That's it. I pass it to Cherry.
Thank you, everyone. My intention is talk about next sprint and sync up with the other guys, and I have no distractions. I pass it to Matthew.
Hey guys, happy week. Not distracted, besides that I'm in a cafe and not that comfortable. Intentions for this call is to plan as well. Monique is already aware, but I will let you guys know. This week I'm going to be half available from Wednesday till Friday because I'm needed in other project, like just for those days. So I want to make that importantly for the sprint planning that we're going to make. It's around, I'm going to be available like 60 hours, I would say, for the whole sprint. And yeah, I think that's it. Good advancements on the product creation design. I hope that I can show a little bit of it on the demo afterwards. And I'll pass it to Carlos.
Hey guys, intentions, well, to plan the week, and I'm pretty much starting tomorrow full time on Giveth, so that will be great.
Yay!
Distractions, well, today I'm pretty much signing papers, returning equipment, saying goodbye to everyone on my other company. So I'm a little bit distracted, but I'm here. So I'll pass it to Ashley now.
My intentions for the call, just to sync up, see where things are. I did have something that I wanted to mention that maybe we can add to the sprint or something. It's just something quick, but other than that, I'm not distracted. And I will pass it. Who hasn't gone? Mohammed?
Mohammed, I think, Mitch, would you please? Or Lauren?
I'll go first. Sorry, I have to dip soon from this one. Sorry, Lauren. Working on DAO stuff. I'd love to push Pavli to get this relayer contract in to make distributing givebacks a lot simpler. And apart from the DAO stuff, I don't have much to report, but I'm happy to take on more stuff during the course of the week. And I'll pass it to Lauren.
So my intentions for the call are to sync up on everything. I'm going through the Give economy issues right now. There's like not too much over there, but just like make sure that all of that's in order and just like hang out with you all. I'm just distracted by doing a bunch of other work at the same time. I'll pass it to Griff.
Same. Sadly, I'm double booked for the last half hour, so I'll have to leave at the half hour mark, but excited to listen in and be here for anything you guys need. I'll pass.
Thank you. Everybody went. Just want to think with you guys about the current situation that we have right now. In donation improvements is still in progress. I see it. I'm not sure that the review of this story is finalized or not. And we don't have even Pedro. Make project page like design provided is not done. I think the design. Let's talk about this item first. What's the status of the donation improvements right now, guys? I can't see it in the UAT.
Yeah, it's already on a stage, so you can test it out since I think Friday. No, sorry. Sherik needed to make a review before making the deployment. So, did you make the review, Sherik?
Sherik made it, I think.
Yeah, I made a code review, and after you change, I asked Amin to review it again because I think if I review it again, there is no benefit, but maybe Amin can have a new approach to code review. So I asked Amin to review it. I think Amin did it, yeah?
Yeah, I did the review on Thursday.
So you didn't find time from Thursday to now to take a look at it. I think it's still in code review. Am I right?
I thought that we agreed that the person that made the review was able to make the merge. I didn't get the notification if I have to make another change, so let me take a look at that. But I was concentrated on the project creation flow. Let me see. Did you pass it, Amin, or did you reject it?
I put some change requests because there was some redundant code and some improvement. That was JavaScript and the project is TypeScript. So we had lots of any types and there are some redundancies in the codes that should be improved.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I put this item in code review. Does it make sense? I think it needs to get reviewed. That's all. Okay.
Yeah.
What about this make projects like design provided? I can't still see it. If I click on this, learn more. It's not like design. It should be the full page here, and all of the stuff here. It's not. As I can see, it's not. Is it in code review again, or is it in progress?
Cherik reviewed and asked some changes, and I made it. I think that he's reviewing again.
So I didn't get it. Cherik, did you pass it or?
Yeah, I think it's passed. Let me check it again.
Oh, which PR number 31? Which?
Yeah, there you asked me you merged it, but there was some review from Cherik that I fixed it, and I just requested another review.
I actually had to revert that because there are some issues in the first one, that was assigned to Cherik, but unexpectedly it was merged. So I reverted that for the Cherik to review again. So, yeah.
I fixed this stuff. I think that was on Saturday. Oh,
Yeah,
yesterday.
but I appreciate if there are some result button. If you resolve any item, click on it because we understand that it has been resolved and needs the reviewer to confirm it. Otherwise, we don't know that you have addressed that comment and issue in a review.
Okay.
Thank you.
So team, this is in the code review right now. Am I right? This make project like design provided.
Yeah.
And what about this? Write test cases for projects in project resolver test.ts. I think nobody can test it. Let me put it in the done, Mohammed.
Yeah, it's just writing test cases.
And after
Okay.
canceling of project by admin, change verification status to false and listing status to false. So I think you asked Carlos to review that, but I'm not sure that it's
Yes, a few
open.
hours ago. Yeah, a few hours ago I created the PR.
So it's in code review. Okay.
Yeah.
Make donation looks like still like TP version, the same. Implement subscribing to newsletter. What about this, Pedro? Did you find time to finalize it, or?
I'm doing some tests because it's not going out. I did this on the TypeScript video and was functioning well. I tested with the autopilot to see if the emails are getting there, and everything was fine. Then I used the same implementation on this app, but it's not going there. I just have to check if the environment variables are okay and test again. But I didn't have time. Sorry.
No problem, man. No problem at all. So I get it back in implements to in progress. These don't say sorry, guys. This planning is just to adjust ourselves with the expected time that we have, and adjust with the stakeholders. So feel free to do what is good for the Giveth, and don't feel some or guilty things. We have to. This measurement is just to sync with the stakeholders and the expected time, and also plan for the other next experiences more precisely. Thank you. And about this implement model insufficient fund, I think I can't even test it again. It's I think Amin made it in the system design, but it's not get used in the donations page. Am I right, Matto?
Yeah, I added to the latest PR, at least for the insufficient fund. I need to add a couple of other models that left on the review, such as the Run Network and I think other one. That I wasn't aware it was already implemented on the economy. So I need to add them there. But that one is already working.
So if I can put it in the in progress or in code review.
It's in code review because it's also dependent on the whole donation implementation. So
okay. Let's have it here.
If you can connect it to the other issue, it would be better because it's like they are related to each other. To the one about donation improvement issue. Yeah, that one. Thank you.
No problem. And this one is also, I think, merge, but no, it's on code review, I think. Am I right, Eric?
Yeah, it's on code review.
So these items are in the UAT testing, but I think it's not a very big deal. We can pass it. Just to make sure about the issues that we have in the sprint backlog. Create project is still in progress. Sort by, I think it's UAT. Am I right, Mattel? But I think the variables are not, as expected, but the design was as expected.
Yeah, I think that Pedro made some changes there. I need to check it out, but I think it was solved. Mm-hmm.
The design are resolved, but these variables you use to always. There's a tiny issue.
Yeah, those are, I think, constants on the code. I will check it out.
Thank you. And these other issues are not. Giving hearts, Amy. It's in progress, huh? Or not yet started?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Actually, the story point is misleading. It needs some revise in the backend and how tables are not. I don't want to make a big change. I want to fix it with a least amount of change. The point is that the current implementation is not scalable at all. Consider that for every project that we show in the front end, all the heart reactions are loaded. So if 100 people have liked a project and we have 10 projects in the page, with 1,000 like entities are loaded in the front end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking I needed to study the code of the backend and maybe add new paradigms for updating another entity based on the change in another entity. And yeah, I'm in the state of know what should I do.
Okay, I put it in the progress. Let's talk about it later. So guys, this is our sprint. If we assume done is done, done is not UAT. If we assume done is done, we're just 40% or performance. If we assume that done is UAT, we're 52%. And if we assume that done is in code review, we're 82%. So I think our main blocker for this sprint is code reviewing. That is normal, I think, We move to a new repo and there are lots of issues needs to be reviewed. So if you guys agree, I assume that because we don't have enough time for UAT testing, we don't even have a tester now. I'm just waiting for it now to start working on the testing, but I don't have any reliable version for testing because all of these are maybe changing the code review or the previews. So I'm going to assume UAT testing, what we have in QA as a done. So here is our performance. We have total 113 story points labeled with the close or with the last sprint. So according to this, that we assume that 40% of all the story points are bug and unplanned things. I think let's take a look at this table there. We have completed 59 story points. If we take a look at the bugs, there is just one story point labeled as a bug and one story. And about the ops, just 2 story points labeled as ops. So because you didn't provide enough information for me to understand the bugs and ops, more clearly, I assume 40% of these story points as a maintenance stuff. So I can say that our total planned first story points for this sprint was 75, and we just realized 52 story points. So our performance, or real performance, could be 70. Not too bad, and not that good, but it's we're learning from that story points with this capacity. So for this capacity, for 382 hours, we had a performance of 69%. So we have to, I think, for the next sprint, we have to take less story points. So let's get back to the resource planning. Just want to make sure that every numbers that you provide here is right. Code reviewing 20 hours is enough or not? I think you need more.
I think it's enough.
Is enough.
Okay. It depends. Maybe I want to involve in the backend. So if Mohammed and Carlos like, I would participate more in the backend, and in that matter, that will be increased.
You're really in shortage of front end, please do a little bit front end for us. Thank you.
Okay.
And Mohammed, this code reviewing six hours is enough for now? Carlos is here or not?
I think maybe because Carlos is going to be full-time, maybe he would create more PR, so make it 10 for me.
Okay, I made it 10. And don't you need any leave? You're working on other projects, etc. I think you had time in the DevOps. Tell it, please, right now.
It's just a call, call that I do. I attend on a weekly basis. So it would be maybe 2 or 3 hours, because last week we had 2 calls.
Matteo, you said that you're gonna to leave 3 or 4 days. Am I right?
Yeah, sorry, I was having network trouble. If you said something to me, I just came back. Yeah, I'm leaving from Wednesday till Sunday. So it's basically 3 of my working days, because I will try to work on Sunday and be back by Monday with no issue. So it's essentially 60 hours.
I said 16? Oh, okay. I said 24. 16 is enough? Are you sure?
The total amount is 80, right?
The total amount? What do you mean total amount?
Full time
hours for the full time. 2 weeks is 80 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
So 8 hours. Yeah. So it's 2 day. I think I put the formula here for day. So it's going to be 2 day to 16 hours. And
I mistakenly maybe changed the total hours besides my name. I put there 60. So maybe change that. I don't know if that's a problem.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, no problem. And what about the code review? Don't you need more time? I think it's a tough things that we have right now.
Yeah. It's my time is almost going to maintenance on the other repo as well, but I think that's fine to keep it there.
Okay, great. And Sherik, is it okay for you?
I think yes. The previous sprint, I code review budget is 0. Now I'm trying to put it, but I think the 2 or 3 days I'm involved in code reviewing or programming. So
I said 24.
Yeah.
And what about you, Fabio? Do you how much time do you think that Pedro? Sorry, no, we don't have Pedro here. We have Pedro. Is it still 16 hours for this coming 2 weeks, or I have to change
confirm it with Griffin, and I will be helping you guys until we finish everything. So it's 60 hours.
Great. And do you need some time for code reviewing? It's 6 hours for you right now.
No, it's okay. I'm just using this time to look to Cherokee and Magic PRs and learn a little bit.
Great. Great.
And I want to mention that we have Paula here. I couldn't make it to have a call with him. Yeah, I don't know how Paula is. Maybe it's good time for Paula to introduce himself to us.
I had a call with Paula. It's my pleasure. Go ahead, Matt.
First of all, sorry I'm late because there was a Google Meet link and I sat there all alone like an idiot. And then I realized it's in Discord. Of course, it's in Discord. Jesus. So I'm here now, and I will be joining these more formal strengths thanks to invite from you, Monique. So basically, I think everybody knows me, right? So I don't need to introduce myself directly. We all just do one thing I would like as we move on to maybe have a little bit of one-on-one with everybody who wants to do it, just like for me to get to know you, for you to get to know me as like a person. But basically, what I intend to do is like figure out how to join this sort of structured sprint with you and not just be this person that is just there on Discord and sometimes they pull out PRs and then they just kind of happen. So that's the idea, and I will be joining these sessions with you. I mostly work on smart contracts. I could help on the back end, and on front end, I am a complete noob. So yeah, probably do more harm than good, to be honest. And I don't want to keep everybody too much. So that's my introduction.
Right. Yeah, if that would be even if you help us on backend, which would be great, because we have I have seen that your proficiency in coding is amazing, and maybe you could help us in your code reviewing and making things more clean, because in the backend we have developers that had not been working on the project for a long time. They come and there are lots of inconsistency in the code, as I see. And it's obvious that someone, a new person, has pushed some code, and we may need some people devote time on this project and make the code more organized, more clear, more understandable, more testable. The quality of code in general, as you understand. I would like to talk with you more about it if you have time later to maybe, I don't know, do you think that it's good? It's good for you to help us in the back end of Giveth?
I would love to help out. So there's two main things that I will be working on. Let's just say from this sprint onwards, and those will be the whatever we decide to do with NFTs and whatever we decide to do with like tracking the give claims and so on and so forth. But both of these tasks are still sort of up in the air, so I will probably have time, and it's good for me to have some kind of development task. I am only also working on documentation, but I can definitely spend some time to just like get onboarded into the backend as well, and understand it, what's going on, because right now I'm completely clueless. And then I can like gauge and say like, okay, I can help out. Here's how much I can help. Here's how much you know. Here's how much I understand. And it will also be cool because I might learn something new, because I haven't really been doing backend work for a while, but I know how to do it better than front end, which I don't know how to do. So that's the way I see it. I can definitely like help out as much as I can. But as to how productive I will be from the onset, that is questionable at this moment. But again, let me start, and then I can tell you more explicitly if I can be of help and how much I can be of help. I could probably help out a little bit, to be honest, but even very quickly. But I don't know. So let's find out.
Do you have any sorry? I can ask you later. Thank you.
Sorry, Pavle. I think we shouldn't plan for him right now. you can take a look, be free in this sprint, take issues that you want, do pair programming, and after that, if you find exact time of contribution, we can plan for the further development. This is my opinion. I think is what do you think? Is it good? If I currently I can't think that we have to plan for your time right now.
As you wish. I'm new to this system as well, the way you're structuring it. So whatever the rest of the team thinks is best, I will adapt to that. So that's not really a problem. There's no sense for all of you to be adapting to me. But if you want, you can put down, basically, I'm working full-time this next week and the other week as well. So that's the full sprint, right? It's 2 weeks, right? 80 hours.
Great.
So, but I haven't really allocated tasks because there's a bunch of stuff that needs to happen, and there's also a bunch of stuff that is kind of still up in the air. So yeah, I'll fill it out with something, but if I can do it in a more team-oriented way, that would be better than just me being like, oh, it'd be nice for me to do this. So yeah.
Great. I was thinking that we have to plan for you, but if you think that you're going to join our team, how many hours do you think that you can contribute during these 2 weeks?
But this is the back end, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, because we can say maybe, okay, it's 20 hours for 2 weeks, but at the same time, it might be more because I haven't even looked at it yet, to be honest. I haven't even looked at the repo at all. So why don't I spend 3 or 4 hours just looking at it, and then I can go back. But you can put in a safe number if you want, because it will probably be more than 10 hours. So you can put down a safe number just for planning, something between 10 and 20 hours. And then I'll there's definitely going to be enough work for me in 2 weeks to do that.
Okay, I think we have to jump into the board and then decide.
Yeah, sorry, okay.
No problem. Okay, guys, let's get back to the board. So I want to get all the things here from code review to in progress to the sprint backlog. So let me do it right now. Let me change all the remaining things here to sprint backlog. Let's move to pipeline, sprint backlog. So these columns are right now free. I just want to do another re-estimation of these issues that we have for donation, for create a project. Metal, how many story points do you think that is remaining? And but please think about the code review, testing, QA stuff, everything that I think you think that you might be involved. And if you think that you don't have time and have to deliver all of the remaining work to Cherik, let's talk about it. Thank you.
Yeah, I would say half of it, like 8. It's really, we have a lot of progress there. So we have basically to connect with the backend. The form is already fetching all of the inputs. We have visually everything is working except for a couple of details. So it's mostly finalizing those details, connecting to the backend, and make the flow work as expected, handling errors and all of those details. I will leave a pull request review for that, and Sherry can take what's remaining in there. I hope to be done with the basics by tomorrow, so he can help me connect into the backend and all of those details that I mentioned. I would say 8 points is just enough. It's not that much what's remaining.
Okay, I assume it's 8. Cherik, you might be working on this issue. Do you have any question on this?
I don't have any question, no, but maybe after I reading the code, maybe I have some question I will ask from Matthew. Thank you.
I can increase it to 13. I think, I assume I put some times for planning if it's became 13. So feel free to change it in the future if it's, or maybe you can make it less. Okay. And what about the? I'm not going to negotiate it with you guys. What about the donation improvements? How many story points do you think is left? I think both of you did see the code. And
I think that not much time remained because it's just some polishing the code, adding some types.
The host errors are not in the design system. Let me say you. Some of the models are not, finalized.
I forgot that completely.
Yeah, and I think there's lots of complexity here. I didn't see anything to test, but in my point of view. So be aware of that. Be aware of the QA. Sorry, Matt. Be aware of that QAing and going back and forth in the progress and code review. Go ahead.
No, I would say that after the models are done, the toasts are done on the design system, it's just about the review and those changes. So if you want, we can make that another issue because it's not completely related to this one. So we make an issue for the toast, and then we can close this one after the review is done, and we move on. And it's more clear because the toast is really cool and complete functionality by itself.
Exactly. Okay. I agree.
Let me put 1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah, put 3. I would say 3 because I've had some trouble translating some JavaScript to TypeScript because I have not that experience there and made some mistakes just like Amin showed on the review. So I will try to improve that as much as I can. And 3 is complexity for me. It's enough.
Okay, guys, I think you get familiar with the expectation that I have. When we put estimations here, it means deliver to the customer. So please be aware of, this. So 3, I think half of, for example, 2 or 3 days is going to be finalized and delivered. Am I right?
Yeah.
Sherry, give me a thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Okay, let's talk about this issue, giving hearts. And red hearts is not working. You said it's a major thing. Maybe we can onboard Pavla with the backend of this issue also. I don't know.
That's a good idea to make him involved. Maybe, but I have investigated today morning. I had a call with Mohammed to help us and setting up the backend and connecting and figure out how we can implement solve it. I think for this issue, I mostly know what should I do. Maybe we can make him involved with other tasks, for instance, edit tests, because he must spend some time to know the code.
Okay.
And
Okay. What about this issue? How many story points do you think is needed to get finalized and delivered to the customer?
In next sprint?
In current sprint, yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
In next 2 weeks, right? Let's put it maybe 8.
So 8 story point is enough,
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it needs back and front end change.
Okay. Do you know that what is expected? The success criteria is that I'm going to like a project in the front end, in the UAT environment. I can see the red heart there. And if I click on the red heart, it's going to be, gray.
Yeah.
This is the success criteria that I think. Okay. So it's needs some, I think, front end efforts. Am I right? Are you aware of it or?
Yes, exactly. It needs, that's the reason I said 8 story points.
Okay. This issue is remained. I'm not sure that what I have to do with it. I see that the history tab needs some contents. In the design, it said that some titles goes here. Should we, copy and paste what is going on right now on, Giveth.io for this page? Because it needs more design, I think. You should be following the design that Marco is provided. Does it make sense? And I signed it to Mitch, but I'm not sure that he has banned it or not.
I think Mitch is not here.
Mitch is not here. So, Lauren, do you think that you can help us on this?
On that, if you want to just assign me to the issue.
Thank you. The design that Marco is provided, missing some contents. I just want to make sure that how it should look, our history page.
Yeah.
Thank you. And what about this in subscribing to newsletter? Pedro, do you think that 2 is enough for the V2 version?
Yeah, it's enough. I will just double check some stuff, and I think that it will start working again.
What about this item? Make projects like design provided in projects page?
This one, remember last week that I talked with you about the select component? That we have one to a design system to the menu component, but we don't have one to the select. I just have to discuss this with you if Mo provided a new design for that, or if we just stick with that kind of component that I make, and then I just have to put that on design system, and then after that the page is done. It's just this one detail that is missing, just the select component. The rest is okay.
I think we don't need select component. We just need a hover component, and the hover is gray and it's okay, so it's not pink.
Yeah, the hover is okay, but the difference between the menu and the select is that you have to show to the user that something is selected, And if you use the same color as the hover, it can be kind of confusing. I don't know if Cherik or the other front-end developers agree with me. If not, I can just use the same color as the hover and it's done.
You think that here, if the select item is selected is pink?
It's pink.
Yeah, the hover is...
Yeah, in my opinion, if the hover and the selected is the same color, it can be kind of confusing. I don't know if this pink is the best color to use. This is just a demonstration of my opinion,
Got it. Okay, assuming that this is finalized and that the TypeScript is finalized, 3 is enough for this story point, for this story.
Yeah, I think it is.
Thank you. And what about this item? Make projects, one project like design system. Like
this is just I already solved the comments, the review that me and Cherik did, and just waiting for the code review again. And if everything is right, I think that 3 is enough. 5 is enough, sorry. 5 is enough.
5 is enough.
Yeah.
So, okay. It's 5, and it implements model insufficient funds related to debt. I think we have to make it 0. Am I right, Metal? Because the estimation was including the models.
Yeah, and well, it's not reviewed, but it's done. So yeah, it's the same complexity to it.
Backend errors are displayed as success in the donation view. I think this item is waiting for the test. Carlos is not here, so I keep it here and plan for the next sprint. Okay, guys, let's put the priority to the things that we have right now. And let's get back to the issues that we have. Okay, guys, we have my accounts ready. And there are lots of great stories here. User public profile page is here. The story is as a user, I want to see the others. The other project managers or other users' data, I need to see their projects, donations, and also like projects. And the design resources are also provided. If you want to take a look, you can do it. So front-end guys, just take a look at number 41 issue. We need a user public profile. And the user public profile is, when I click on this Danny Bell here, I go through a page. It's loading right now, sorry. And on that page, I can see the Danny Bell's, overview, the donations, the pages, the projects that she created, everything. And I think everything is clear. If you want to give me estimation, I think you have to take a look at these designs first. But Cherry, can you give me estimation right now? You need to see the design first.
Yeah, I think better to see the design, but my estimation is something between 8 and 13. Do we have any edit on there?
No. The public profile is just view. It's just view, and it doesn't need any kind of authentication. It's public. It's a public profile.
Yeah. And what about the endpoint? Matthew, could you please help me about this? Do you have an endpoint for that, or should I do something?
Sorry, an endpoint for what?
For get the user information.
Yeah,
for example,
it's already
liked projects, donations, project tab.
Yeah, it is. We have already one. Maybe there is a space for improvement, but we have to check that out again. But that's working, at least for the current version, so it should work for this one as well.
Great, thank you.
It's loaded. Oh, take a look. It's Lawrence page here. It said that the Lawrence donation is that amount, 2 donations, this much total amount donation, this project, total amount of the project, and this is the, and there's 3 tabs here.
Yeah.
One tab for, the list of the card of the projects, one tab for donations, and we have currency here with the amount. We don't have USD value, we added later. And we also have liked project. I think this is new. We didn't have liked project tab in the last version, so I think it's needed a new endpoint. I'm not sure. Do we need it, Metal?
I think Amin should fix it when he's working on the likes.
Yeah. Me as a
Yeah,
product owner needs services that brings the.
Actually, it's available probably. Just a query needs to add it because the tables allows the projects updated. So that's probably ready.
I have another question. You have a sort on the table, donation table?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my estimation is 8 because there is a 3 views and I don't know about the table. I think we should implement it.
Oh, yeah. And the table is, the table in system design, we have a table component right now, including this.
Sorry, and I think we don't have any endpoint that sorts by these fields. We need to add the task for the backend query.
Mm-hmm. See it as a story point, man, for both backend and front end.
I need exact data that what the sort should be on what fields, just amount or
on these two fields, donated and the amount. If you take a look, you just need these two.
I think maybe it's 3 because I didn't see the codes. If Carlos or Amin, do you know what's the code? You can.
Sorry, what is needed? Can you tell it again?
The sorts, adding sort for getting donations query. I think we don't have it now.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
So you can set 3 for that. It's okay, Carlos. 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mohammed, I have a question. Do we have a USD amount in the services too?
We have it in the table, so it's easy to get in the query in the endpoint.
And can we add sorting by the USD value too?
I think we have it. The frontend should just send to backend to say, hey, return to me that. I think we don't have anything to do for that in the backend.
And the service includes the pagination too, or don't want to have it?
I don't know exactly, but I think we should add it.
So 8 for the front end and 3 for the back end. I put 13.
Yeah, because I think the 8 maybe is not enough, but 13 is high. So
I think I can assign this deactive to Pedro. Pedro, are you here? Oh, we just have 5 minutes. I appreciate, Pedro, if you can take a look at this. I add you here.
Okay.
And please take a look at this issue and
PK.
Sorry.
No problem.
Put your estimation on this card.
Okay.
Guys, I think you can take a look because we don't have enough time. Take a look, please, at these issues here and put your estimations here. And I asked for estimation after this meeting from all of you. So I can be able to plan, because right now I think we just have one, including these story points that we have, we only have 50% of these story points remained. So I assume that we can only add if we have 13 here and we have 13 here, I doubt that we can handle more than 30 story points, more that we would have right now. So let's get back to the issues that Lauren have. Sorry, Lauren, it's too late, but it's give economy time right now. So Lauren said that responsiveness. Lauren, are you here? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I just have these labels, me next here. Is it just 441? Okay.
Lauren, can I ask, we have two kinds of issues and give economy. A few of category one is bug fixing, and the second category is changing the design and improving. Can we just apply the fixes to the current report, and all the new design will be applied in the new project and will be released when the whole project is ready, because it's time consuming to implement in both sides. I think so.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that we can, if maybe it's a huge bug. For example, it's not working. If it's not working for users, we have to get this priority. Or it's it's a blocker for the user to continue his current job. But if the user can use other devices, or for example use other Explorer, it's okay. Let's cut the age. So according to this assumption, can we just bring this issue for the Cherik front-end fixes for Give economy? Or what do you think? It's okay, I think. You have a checklist here. So it's okay. Cherik is okay. We can have it in our sprint as a kind of ops thing.
Yeah, we can have it, but I should fix in the both of the repositories, or just fix in the okay.
In the Give economy, and after that, we have to bring it. So if the estimation is changed, please let me know.
No, because my estimation is after I implement one of the checkboxes, so it's outdated.
Okay, I can say we just put the next sprint tag on just this card, and let's forget about the responsiveness on mobile version. It's okay. Yeah, feel free. We have 13%. I changed it to 13. I think according to data, we just need less. We assume that 14 of our time goes to support and maintenance, but it's less than 40. So I assume 13. So 30% of the whole efforts are related to debug fixing and operations. And I hope that we can use
Hello.
We missed Monik.
That was Mo.
Yeah.
We missed you, Monique.
Guys, I got disconnected. We're finished. Thank you for all of your efforts here. We're top of the hours. Do you have any more concerns or?
Monica, I have 2 questions.
Go ahead.
One of give economy issues that you said we should not work on it. It's in the progress, and I think it's almost done. I hope I finish it about 2 hours later. So if you let me, I want to finish it. And I have another question about the models. We need them. We don't have any design for them, because if we have design, I really interested to implement them.
Which model you mean?
Actually, Toast.
Yeah, we have a design system for Toast. I will send you the.
So if you have bandwidth, I like to implement them to donation piece completely working. So, but we don't have any issue for it. If you create
Yeah, some of our issues needs estimations, and I fit it in the sprints for tomorrow. So I just ask you to put estimations on them, and I fill it out with the priority. So, the target of our sprints is going to be finalizing the issues that we have right now, create page and donation. And after that, we start a public profile and trying to finalize it. And all of the issues for my account site is ready now. So if you find time, Pedro, Mato, everybody, please jump in, take issues, and go ahead. And for backend guys, I will let you know, because we're at the top of the hour. I will assign issues to you and ask for your estimations too.